My therapist said write it down, so I bought a leather book with pages thick as excuses, with a solemn empty look. I tried to trap the tempest in a stanza in a rhyme, to schedule all the sadness, make it clocking for a time. I wrote about the weather and the way the doorbell sounds, the cracks across the ceiling mapping out my mental grounds. But the metaphors felt borrowed, secondhand and slightly cheap, like trying to catch a hurricane and putting it to sleep. The words just sat there, lifeless like bugs pinned in a case, a perfect still museum of the feelings they replaced. I'm not a poet, I'm a witness, filing a report on the quiet, constant dissolution of my own support. This isn't poetry, it's archaeology. It's dusting off the fossils of what used to be me. It's cataloging wreckage with the clinical clean hand. It's trying to plant a forest in a bucket full of sand. They'll call it raw, they'll call it real, they'll read between the lines, but the truth is in the margins, in the spaces it declines. This isn't poetry, it's just a silent standing plea, a failed translation of a scream. I read the greats at 3 a.m., the perfect aching turns, the way they made the agony a fireplace that burns. They spun their pain to wisdom, to a universal song. My pain just sits there, awkward, doesn't know where it belongs. I envy their equations, how they balance love and loss. My attempts are just subtraction, showing what the silence costs. I try to make it beautiful, this slow internal bleed, but it comes out as a grocery list of everything I need. Milk, eggs, a sense of purpose, to feel sun upon my skin, a reason to get out of bed, to let somebody in. See, not a sonnet, just a receipt, a transaction incomplete. The poetry's the failure, lying shattered at my feet. This isn't poetry, it's archaeology. It's dusting off the fossils of what used to be me. It's cataloging wreckage with the clinical clean hand. It's trying to plant a forest in a bucket full of sand. They'll call it raw, they'll call it real, they'll read between the lines, but the truth is in the margins, in the spaces it declines. This isn't poetry, it's just a silent standing plea, a failed translation of a scream.
The piano melody rises, becomes slightly more hopeful, then falters a single sustained cello note swells beneath.
Maybe the poem isn't in the words that I arrange, but in the shudder of my hand on this empty, threatening page, in the courage of the period when I could write no more, in the surrender to the silence I was fighting against before. Maybe the art is in the fracture, in the honest, ugly crack, in admitting that some things don't get meaning handed back. Just a record, just a witness, just a mark to say I was before the language fails entirely, and all that's left is because isn't poetry. This isn't poetry. This isn't poetry. This isn't poetry. Today, the light fell on the floor, and I did not write a metaphor.
A deep breath, the sound of the notebook being softly closed, a gentle, final thud of a cover on wood.